Alright, hello YouTube gun people. This is going to be a video about the Stevens 350 and just some tips that I found, just while handling the shotgun, and I think they'll be pretty handy if you happen to own one or are thinking about buying one. So the first tip is unloading it without racking the shotgun. It's loaded! Oh shit. Okay, that's kind of scary. I know it's loaded because I wanted to show you how to unload it. So instead of having to actually rack the rounds into the rack the shotgun and put a round into the chamber and continue racking it until they're all out, you can just push down on there's a little bar in here, and it'll make one of the rounds shoot out. Okay, and that's 5. And there's nothing in the chamber. Okay, so that's good. Let's get those out of the way. So that's that. Because it could get a little annoying having to rack it, and that's just a little easier to push down on that clip. The other tip, let's see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, okay, is the front sight. I mentioned this in a prior video, but I just wanted to talk about it again. The front sight is rounded. So the way I set the shotgun up is, the way I zeroed it, is that I put the fiber optic dot over the center of the target, and that's where I have it. That's where I have it zeroed to. The way it came, it was just a thin tube. But what I did was I singed the end here, so it expanded a little bit. It melted and shrank a little bit, and I did the same with this other side here. I don't know if you can really see that well. Okay. It doesn't have a wonderful glow, but it never did to begin with. I actually think it glows a little more now than it did to begin with, because when it was sitting in there when I bought it, it was just the ends were just snipped off with looked like a pair of scissors, and there was somewhat of a pointy end. So I went ahead and did that, and it sits in there a little better. So you kind of have to just wedge it in there. There we go. Now, to acquire a target, I think it's a lot faster just to line the fiber optic piece right over what you want to shoot at, and do it that way, because the top of the post is rounded. So it's kind of tricky if you wanted to zero it that way. So if it were flat, maybe I would zero it into the top of the post, but it's not, so I didn't. So that's the sight. This is on there pretty good too. It's not going to break off. This is all steel. It's on the barrel really good. Another thing, this is kind of an important tip. When I first got the gun and put it together, or when I first got the gun, got it home and took it apart completely and reassembled it, I noticed that when I was looking through the rear sight, this front sight looked like it was at maybe 1 o'clock. Not that much, but it was off to the right. It was when I eyeballed it, I definitely saw that it was off to the side. So what I did, I was trying to figure out what the hell I did wrong, and this piece over here actually helped me level it. When I put the barrel in and screwed it on, and then you have to loosen this one up, not tighten it, actually loosen this one up so it becomes tight against this barrel lug here. You're going to do that, and then this piece over here, then I tightened that. I didn't adjust the barrel at all. I just put it all together, loosened this, and then tightened that, and I noticed it was crooked. So what I had to do was loosen this screw up so it was able to move around. I turned the barrel to where, just a hair, to where I thought it was level. And then I tightened this, then I put some Loctite in there, blue Loctite, and I put this back on because I didn't want it to move at all. I put it on really tight, so it's on there good. And I don't think I'll have to take the fore end off anytime soon. You don't really have to do that. So it's on there good, and it's level. So every time I put the barrel back on, it stays level. Okay. I thought it was a defect in my shotgun at first. So I was wondering what I was going to do, because it was a noticeable mess up. You know, it was off to the right, and you can definitely tell. But I was able to clear that up. I think that's it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. There's not a lot of accessories for the gun. There is a stock made by Choate that if I think their website is riflestocks.com, something like that. If you search for Choate, Choate, they do have a pistol grip, or a pistol grip with a stock and a thicker recoil pad. It was about $80. I'm not gonna get it. I like the stock the way it is, and plus I already bought the recoil pad for it, and you know, I already put the shell holder in there, so I think it fits pretty well. So I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is for now. Maybe in the future I'll get it, I'm not sure. But that's all I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching.